Alrighty, y'all. Check this out. We have a very fun matchup today. Just for fun, by the way. F1 versus IndyCar. That's right. These are awesome series in their own respective rights, and they're not the same, right? They do loosely get compared sometimes, and to be quite frank, they are quite different. You know, IndyCars are pretty badass with their almost like 240 mile an hour top speed. They are rocket ships when it comes to top speed. And of course, F1 cars, well, they're F1 cars. They are the pinnacle of motorsport, and they are some of the craziest machines man has ever invented. So regardless of what you like, you know what? Racing brings us all together. I think it's amazing. I think this community on this channel is amazing. And it's just a reminder that so many series is just fun to watch because at the end of the day, racing is awesome. These athletes are awesome. The cars are awesome. The differences make them what they are. So let's see what these are like at Circuit of the Americas in Texas. Nice, big, wide open track, and we can really let the cars stretch their legs here. Pretty, like 99% sure the F1 is going to set a faster time, but let's see how they compare in the turns, maybe like the sound, the approach, and then, of course, you know, like the raw speed coming off onto longer straights. Let's see how they compare. Here we go. So we have Lewis Hamilton on the left, and I'm not sure who on the right, but the IndyCar's on the right, F1's on the left. Whoa. Oh, so not crazy different on the straight, but then the first turn, oh my God. Wow. Okay. Whoa, hold up. Obviously, it's a little hard to watch two at once. But you know what's really making it hard? The freaking insane speed on the Formula One. The first landmark would have been that Fly Emirates sign above after a couple turns there. And holy smokes, that F1 car got there quick. And the IndyCar was a solid 2.5 seconds behind it. And that was very early on. You got to keep in mind, these cars are nuts. This IndyCar would whoop so many different cars from different series, would whoop any street car, right? And yet, here is an F1 car, like, pulling away super early. Kind of crazy how fast the F1 downshifted, how fast the braking force got the car stopped in, like, no time. And then how fast it comes out of the turns, and it really does turn like it's on rails. It doesn't even make sense how sticky they are. All right, sorry for the interruption. I had to say that. Here we go. It is ridiculous how fast that F1 car looks. Very bumpy, too. I don't know if the audio switches between both. I can't really tell, guys. But, yeah, because now it sounds like the IndyCar audio. Okay, so that F1 car is way ahead. It's already past the hairpin, through the S's. And that IndyCar is just getting to the hairpin. Oh, my God. Wow, that is insane. Wow. Look at the F1 car on the left just glide through those turns at speed. I don't think Lewis Hamilton is even letting off the throttle. How it takes those corners that are sharp so fast, I'll never understand. The IndyCar is taking them pretty fast, again, compared to most other cars. But you can hear, if this audio is correct, which I hope it is, otherwise I'm going to look like a goofball right now. If the audio is correct, it sounds like the IndyCar has to just barely edge off the throttle. Maybe he's at half throttle, maybe he's at 70% throttle. Either way, they have to edge off just slightly, right? Whereas that F1 car, it just looked by the speed that that was just full on, pedal to the floor, and it was hugging the turns. From fuel trim to front. So the F1 car's done, 132 point something. And let's see what the IndyCar finishes with. All right, coming on to the final straight, heading towards the line. What do we got? Oh, it didn't show. You're kidding me.
Interesting lap on board with.
Well, if this is correct, this Delta Plus timer here, then this would indicate that it was about 18 seconds behind. So if it ran a 132, then that must have ran like a 150, let's say. So that sounds about right, I suppose. Really, really fun to see, though. Again, even a heated comparison or battle, they're both fun. There's a lot of fans of both. I'm a fan of both. I've learned so much about Formula One this year, and I'm always learning more about IndyCar. And I would love to see both races in person. You know, in a perfect world, like in a fantasy land, I would love to drive both cars. I think it would be really fun. What's absolutely crazy is I think what's crazy is the IndyCar is still very impressive, and of course they're excellent on a variety of circuits as well as even ovals. They're really, really fast. Meanwhile, the F1 cars are just like alien at this point. They're super fast and high performance. And the science that goes into them is absolutely ridiculous. I actually like that about the sport, whereas the Indy cars, of course, are designed as a base car to be, of course, have some science in there, really aerodynamic, safe, and fast. But then, of course, they follow that blueprint for the whole season, and each team, chooses their chassis and engine, and it's just a little more consistent, a little more repetitive, I guess you could argue, and it doesn't have that unique factor as much as the F1 cars do. Finally, you come to budget. The F1 cars, nothing even comes close. I'm pretty sure, like the Hamilton here, I'm pretty sure, like the Mercedes AMG Petronas, I'm pretty sure they could buy the whole field of Indy cars with one of their cars. So you get the point. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Really, really cool to see these side by side and just show how amazing F1 is, and show how an amazing Indy car like that can be faster than most things on the road, but still trail behind an F1 car at a sizable distance. Really, really wild, but very cool to see. Great Discord suggestion. If you want to check this original video and check their channel out, of course, use the link in the description down below. Throw a like on there if you enjoyed this, and of course, subscribe to be part of this amazing community. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, y'all. Catch you later.